If you enjoy content that informs and entertains, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any updates. Your support makes all the difference and helps us bring more amazing content to you. Now, without further ado, let's get straight to the point. With the NBA trade deadline quickly approaching on February 6th, the Golden State Warriors find themselves at a crossroads that could define their season. Despite a dominant start with 12 wins and only 3 losses early in the 2024-25 campaign, the team now faces significant challenges to maintain a playoff spot. The search for a high-impact addition alongside Stephen Curry has led to various trade talks, but so far, concrete results have been elusive. Among the most daring preseason decisions, the Warriors acquired veteran point guard Chris Paul, a bold move loaded with expectations. However, the partnership failed to deliver. Even with a guaranteed Hall of Fame resume, Paul struggled to adapt to head coach Steve Kerr's fast-paced, flexible playing style. The organization decided to part ways with the veteran to clear salary cap space, hoping to open new opportunities for the future. Now, with Zach LaVine back on their radar, the team may have a chance to correct what many view as a strategic misstep. Chris Paul's arrival generated optimism, but the season unfolded as a disappointment, forcing the Warriors' management into tough choices. Among them, releasing Paul was essential to free up budget space. However, reports indicate that last summer, the team declined a trade involving Chris Paul and Andrew Wiggins for Bulls star Zach LaVine. Today, that decision is widely seen as a missed opportunity that the Warriors now have a chance to revisit. The Bulls are once again open to trade talks for LaVine, creating the perfect opening for the Warriors to make a renewed push. Despite an inconsistent stretch, the San Francisco franchise still holds valuable assets, including young prospects and future draft picks, sufficient to build an attractive offer. With LaVine's performance surging in recent weeks, his acquisition could be a game-changer for the rest of the season. LaVine started the year with impressive performances, scoring more than 30 points in all 6 games played in January. The two-time All-Star is currently shooting 58% from the field and an astounding 46.3% from three-point range. These numbers further highlight his market value and make it clear that his talent could fill critical gaps in the Warriors roster. With a 5-year contract worth $215 million and over 2 years remaining, LaVine represents a long-term investment. His scoring ability, floor spacing skills, and playmaking would be the missing piece to restoring the Warriors' status as title contenders. However, the question remains, will owner Joe Lacob be willing to part with promising assets like Jonathan Kuminga to make the deal happen? Although the Warriors' interest in LaVine is clear, they face stiff competition from other teams, including the Los Angeles Lakers, who have also shown interest in acquiring the Bulls' shooting guard. The trade market will be shaped by offers of draft picks and young talent, key factors in outbidding rivals. Additionally, Nikola Vucevic, the Bulls' center and LaVine's teammate, is also drawing interest from multiple teams, adding further complexity to the situation. The race for these two players could turn into a bidding war, forcing the Warriors to carefully assess the price they are willing to pay. With playoff hopes in jeopardy and a roster in urgent need of reinforcements, the Warriors have little time to make a decision that could change the course of their season. Zach LaVine brings the perfect skill set to complement Stephen Curry's brilliance and inject new life into the team's offense. His presence could be the spark needed to return to winning ways and potentially re-enter the championship conversation. The horizon of the Golden State Warriors is about to be illuminated by a new wave of talent capable of redefining the dynasty that captured the hearts of Dub Nation. With a tradition of strategic selections that revolutionize basketball, behind-the-scenes rumors hint at 3 potential acquisitions that could elevate the team's game to unprecedented heights. With each emerging name, excitement grows, pointing to a future filled with intensity, skill, and innovation in playing style. Among these possible reinforcements is a Russian prodigy with an impressive combination of height and tactical intelligence, Igor, a guard already drawing comparisons to some of the greatest names in modern basketball. Standing at 6'8" and a 203 Demon brings a new definition to the role of playmaker, combining the physical reach of a forward with the vision of a natural point guard. His ability to read defenses and orchestrate offenses makes him a perfect fit for the Warriors' offensive system, where fluidity and long-range shooting are trademarks. But Demon is not the only name shining in conversations about the team's future. The world witnessed the talent of Rhenz Abando at the last FIBA Basketball World Cup, where his agility and two-way play captivated fans. His speed in transition, knack for steals, and explosive finishes embody energy and intensity, qualities that are vital for staying competitive in a fierce Western Conference. Finally, the towering Filipino center Kai Sotto emerges as an imposing presence in the paint. At 7'3", 2.21 m, he offers a rare combination of robust defense and offensive prowess. He's not just a shot blocker. His refined scoring touch and international experience provide the strategic depth the Warriors have sought since the era of Andrew Bogut and JaVale McGee. Igor represents the next generation of point guards, redefining what it means to control a team's tempo. Imagine a maestro capable of executing pinpoint passes and creating spaces that few can visualize, all while possessing a physical presence that challenges the traditional mold of the position. His performance at BYU has been spectacular, averaging 5.9 assists per game with a three-point shooting accuracy of 34.1%, numbers that impress and promise a smooth transition into the Warriors' fast-paced, sharp-shooting offense. If Demon joins the roster, a fascinating duo would form alongside Stephen Curry. The combination of Curry, one of the greatest shooters of all time, with Demon's vision would create an even more unpredictable offense. Picture Curry moving freely without the ball, receiving perfectly timed passes for his deadly shots, while Demon keeps opposing defenses guessing his next move. Furthermore, Demon's defensive presence would be an invaluable asset. His height and wingspan offer resistance against taller guards and forwards, adding a layer of resilience that would complement the evolving defensive strategies under head coach Steve Kerr's leadership. The shine of the FIBA Basketball World Cup has brought a new star into the spotlight, Rhenz Abando. He's not just a skilled player, but an emerging force with contagious energy and a natural instinct for the game. If there's one word that defines his presence on the court, it's dynamism. His ability to act as a true double-edged sword, contributing offensively with acrobatic dunks and defensively with steals and blocks in transition, makes him a player ready to embrace the fast-paced rhythm of the Warriors. Dub Nation knows that the team's success is built on a foundation of speed, constant movement, and transition shooting. With Abando, the Warriors would gain an unrelenting engine capable of keeping pressure on opponents throughout the game. His explosive accelerations would make him a threat in the fast break, creating mismatch situations and taking advantage of deep passes from playmakers like Curry and Demon. But Abando's value goes beyond his physical abilities. His arrival would also bring a powerful cultural connection. The Filipino community, which already has deep roots in the Bay Area, would see in Abando a representation of their aspirations on the global basketball stage. This synergy would strengthen the bond between the Warriors and a passionate fan base, boosting both the team's popular appeal and its economic impact. In terms of marketing, Abando's name would be a valuable asset for expanding the Warriors' international presence. The Warriors' recent history has been marked by moments of defensive fragility in the paint. Since the departures of centers like Andrew Bogut and JaVale McGee, the team has struggled to find a reliable rim protector who can also contribute offensively. This is where Kai Sotto, the 17'3", 2.21 m, Filipino giant with nearly unlimited reach and surprising court vision for his position, comes in. Unlike many players of his height, Sotto doesn't rely solely on his size to be effective. His defensive reading ability allows him to contest shots without committing unnecessary fouls, while his finesse on offense adds an element of versatility that perfectly fits the Warriors' fluid playing style. He not only commands respect in the paint, but also contributes with accurate passes and a soft touch for mid-range finishes, a valuable asset for opening space and allowing quick cuts from perimeter players. His integration into the roster would bring the balance the Warriors have been seeking for years. Imagine a pick-and-roll led by Demon, with Sotto as the final target, a scenario where defenders face an impossible dilemma, either leaving space for outside shots or conceding easy baskets in the paint. Sotto would be the piece that stabilizes the defense and catalyzes the offense, completing the symmetry of a team built to dominate both sides of the court. With Igor, Rhenz Abando, and Kai Sotto, the Golden State Warriors would have a new backbone, ready to sustain the next era of success. Each player adds a unique dimension that addresses perceived gaps from recent seasons. Demon redefines playmaking with his combination of height and passing ability. Abando injects energy and versatility that elevate the intensity of the game. Sotto solidifies the paint with physical presence and a refined touch that expands the team's tactical range. But success doesn't just depend on individual talent. The key lies in strategic integration and commitment to collective identity. Head coach Steve Kerr, a master at orchestrating disparate pieces into a cohesive symphony, would face the challenge of blending these new talents with established stars, creating an ecosystem where experience and youth fuel each other. Imagine the potential. Stephen Curry floating around the perimeter while Demon controls the tempo, freeing Curry to focus solely on his lethal shooting. Draymond Green with his defensive IQ and ability to facilitate offense, forming a formidable partnership with Sotto to protect the paint and initiate fast breaks. Andrew Wiggins, leveraging Abando's presence to further strengthen the defensive perimeter and speed up the counterattack. This new core could bring back the sense of surprise and unpredictability that defined the franchise's golden years. It's not just about winning games. It's about playing with a passion that excites and inspires. The strategic moves the Warriors are considering represent more than just a roster overhaul. They signal an evolution of philosophy, a constant pursuit of innovation in a game that never stops changing. Demon, Abando, and Sotto are potential pillars of a future that promises ongoing glory and unforgettable moments for Dub Nation. As the scenario unfolds, all that's left is to wait and believe in the warrior spirit that has always defined the Golden State Warriors. Because if there's one certainty in the history of this franchise, it's that they never stop surprising the basketball world. Did you enjoy the video? Then don't forget to leave a like and share it with anyone you think will enjoy it too. If you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell to receive all updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.